Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be unboxing the HD Build Divers Gundam Age II Magnum. Hey, did you guys know the new TV series is starting? I'm going to slap it right here on the front of the box to take up half the box art, just so you guys can remember the big new series is starting on April 3rd. Don't forget it. It's starting on April 3rd. The new series is starting, guys. Don't forget. I'm going to slap it on half the front of the box, just so you don't forget. I mean, it's not like the kit itself is advertising enough for the series, but we're going to put a big label right on the front of the box. Not a sticker, not just like a paper included on the inside of the box, but no, printed right on the front of the box, so you guys don't forget. The new series is starting soon. Anyway, this is the first in the HG Build Divers line. The new line, which is basically the HG Build Fighters line, but now it's Build Divers. So we're basically going to be getting kits like this, where it is kits that are based on older kits, and they're getting kind of upgrades with some new parts and new features, things like that, new gimmicks and all that built in. So this kit obviously based on the Gundam Age II Double Bullet, I believe. And so we got some new parts, new color scheme for this. I really like the new color scheme for this. The new parts are pretty cool as well. I like the clear bits on there, the new add-on and parts onto the rifle. Also, I think make it look pretty cool. Just overall, it's a really cool, mean-looking Gundam, and the head is also a really quite nice design there as well. So I really like the look of this. I'm glad that this was the one that we're starting off with. Of the first initial lineup of kits that we're getting from the series, I think this is probably one of my favorite looking ones. So I'm excited. Yeah, I can't say I'm like dying to watch the first episode of the series. I'm gonna watch it, I'm sure, but I'm not like counting down the minutes until the series starts. Anyway, here on the side of the box, you can see 001 in the line. So they're not continuing in the Build Fighters line. This is a completely new line here, Build Divers. So starting at 1, we'll see how high this goes. We can see we do have some stuff on the back there, so we'll get to that back in a minute. Here on the bottom of the box, we can see we have the Hyper Dodds Rifle Magnum, Beam Sabers, F Funnels, Shigeru Shield. It does transform into a Phoenix mode, which looks okay. Not really the best looking transformation I've ever seen. We'll go over that in the review anyway. And then an advertisement here for some other Gunpla coming out in the line. We have the new stand, the new base for that, which would be cool. The Grimoire Red Beret, the Diver Gear, as well as the GM3 Beam Master, and of course the Gundam 00 Diver, which is probably, I suppose, going to be our main protagonist for at least the beginning part of the series. Over on the other side, we just got a nice photo here of the kit painted up front and back, and then we have some information here. If you want to check that out, read about the kit, and then you can read a very tiny blurb there about the series as well. You can pause the video, check that out if you want. We have our list price here in this case of 1,800 yen. Not too bad. It's a standard size HG box. It's really not too big. I can tell it does feel quite full though. So there's a fair amount of stuff in there. Here on the back, there's more stuff. This is an advertisement for Gashapon of some stuff that I guess that is going to be like compatible with the Build Divers kits. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, opening up the box here, we can see, I wonder how many of these runners are going to be new for this kit. I would imagine very pretty large polycap runner there, some dark blue parts. I like the kind of dark bluish purple color of that. And then we have just a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow in there for accents. It looks really nice against that dark color. It does come with a stand. Unfortunately, not the new action base for the series, just this very simple stand, but I like that one quite a bit. It's simple, useful. It's a nice stand to be included with these HG kits, so always happy to see it. For our manual, just box art here on the top. So I guess probably after the series has started, they're going to ditch this box with this big, huge, annoying logo on the front. But in the original, I guess the regular box art is probably going to look more like this, I would imagine. Here on the bottom, some information about the H2 Magnum, the pilot Kyoya Kuju, and the Gunpla Battle Nexus Online just system. You can read these bits on here. As usual, I'm sure most of the stuff is probably on the wiki page already. That's probably the best source if you guys are interested in actually reading some of the lore about the different Gundams and things like that in universe. Here on the back, okay, it says it's actually based on the Age 2 normal. I've never watched Age. I'm really not all that familiar with the different Age designs, things like that. So yeah, Age 2 normal, not the Age 2 Double Bullet, but I don't really know how different really they are, actually, to be honest. I guess they're only a little bit different there on the shoulders. Anyway, like on the bottom of the box, it's just going over the different weapons. So we can see a couple of nice poses there. Beam sabers. We have our color guide here on the side in Japanese and English, and then again an advertisement for some other kits coming out in the line. Back around to our parts list. With this reusing parts from the older kit, we can imagine there are going to be some leftover parts, but it doesn't look like all that many. There's a couple of parts that are not going to be used from the A runner. It looks like probably one part maybe for the head, one part for the front skirt, and then a couple parts later on here on the J runner as well, and then a couple more here and there, but really not going to be too much left over for this kit, which is nice. So construction is just starting off with the body first, the torso, then the head, then the arms, left arm, right arm, upper body is done, and onto the legs, left leg, right leg, skirt armor, waist section, body is done, and then onto the base, and then onto the weapons, the F funnels. Back around to our color page, just finishing up the funnels, and then building the weapons, the beam rifle, and the shields, and then how to transform it into a Phoenix mode, basically just taking everything apart and then putting it all back together to make the Phoenix mode. So that's pretty cool. Let's get a look at the runners. Okay, so here's our foil sticker sheet for the kit. As you can see, very small and minimal. That's good. Always nice to see less stickers on an HG. It looks like basically just for the eyes, cameras, that A logo on the front of the chest, other cameras, and then those kind of oddly shaped green ones, not exactly sure where those are going, but not too bad. Our beam saber effect parts here, molded in kind of clear pinkish red. And this is SB9. This is the type of beam sabers that are a little bit more kind of like flat, not completely round. PC001 for our large polycap runner here, molded in just plain gray. And then once again, BA0 for our simple base for this kit in plain clear. All right, so here we have our A runner. Now this one, of course, is not new. This is from the original Age II HG kit. So we have that nice, really dark purple color here. It's a nice orange down here, just a couple parts of that, a couple parts of yellow here at the top, and then just a whole bunch of white through the center. And again, yeah, the parts that we are not going to be using from this kit is these parts here for the front skirt, and this part here for the front of the head. Skipping ahead to runner D in just plain gray here. This one is again from the original Age II kit, and yeah, there was plenty of different variations of the Age main protagonist Gundams, so that's why these runners are already kind of broken up in a way that they should be pretty versatile, pretty easy to use. To be splitting them up for different variations. And because of the variations, we're skipping all the way ahead in the alphabet to runner J. So this is a new runner for this kit. So we have got runner J here, 2 of these in white, and so yeah, this is new parts. And the runner is marked accordingly, HG 1/44 scale Gundam Age II Magnum. And then we got runner K1 here, more of that dark purple color for some more new parts for the kit, all looking very nice. These dark purple, these really dark color parts do often tend to show nub marks a little bit more easily, so just gonna have to be careful with that. Shouldn't really be too bad though if you just take your time, take it carefully. And then we have runner K2, which is a copy of this half of the runner here. And finally, we've got runner L for some nice clear bluish green parts, the 1 for the shield and then 2 for the funnels. And we've got 2 of this runner, so you'll have 2 shields and 4 funnels in total. And that's going to be it for the unboxing, guys. I think if this is a sign of things to come, the HG Build Divers line is definitely off to a good start. From my experience building different HG Age kits, they're often quite good, especially like the Gundam type. The enemies' mobile suits get a little bit more kind of shaky, but the Gundam type mobile suits, or like this humanoid type mobile suit from Gundam Age, they're usually very, very nice quality kits. So I have high hopes for this kit. I think it's going to be good. Again, as always, huge thank you to USA Gundam Store, guys. Do check out the link to their site down below where you can buy this and whatever else. You can use my coupon code there, ZakuAurelius10, save 10%. And as always, guys, just thank you so much for watching. Leave your questions, comments, anything you want to leave down there in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the review. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.